Okay. Okay, so I'm talking with Noah Tomkins, and Noah, you're a senior at Putnam High School, right?
Yep.
Okay. So tell me what's going on for you now, because you're missing so much of your senior year. What's that like?
Well, I mean, it obviously stinks for everyone. Just a lot of like school events, obviously like senior prom, senior field trip, just kind of being there and enjoying the last 4 months in, school, seeing childhood friends. Yep. And, activities.
Yeah, so right now you're doing the e-learning, distant learning,
Yep.
and how's that going?
Um, it's going okay. I'm having a better time than others. I find it's pretty easy to self-motivate for me, but I know a lot of people who are like really, really struggling, and it's not working well for them.
Well, it must be entirely different than what you're used to.
Yeah, it is. Um, it's good in some ways, but in a lot of ways, I miss seeing teachers and things like that. But it's nice because I can get up a little bit later than I normally do.
When do classes start?
Um, it honestly depends, but I don't have too many like classes. They just kind of email us work and then we email it back. But like normally at 11, but I'm usually up around 8, like just getting work done so I can be done earlier in the day.
Yeah, which is not much nicer than like a regular school day, right? Where you would have had,
Yeah, yeah, that part isn't bad.
yeah. And so how many classes are you taking now?
I think 5.
Hmm.
Yep, 5. They let us drop classes that weren't really essential, so you know, I got to drop like gym and a couple of other just like electives.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, so you mentioned a bunch of stuff that you're missing, which is a lot. I mean, the senior field trip, do you know where that was going to go?
Place called Holiday Hill. It's just kind of like a fun zone. I don't know. There's a lot of activities there, like bubble soccer and things like that.
Hmm. Yeah, so that's a big thing to miss. And then, well, the senior prom.
Yeah,
Do you know where
yeah.
that was going to be?
It was actually going to be at the mansion on Bald Hill.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then obviously graduation.
Right, graduation. Yeah.
Yeah.
So are they, does the school have any plans like to do anything for graduation? Do you know?
I'm on a board for planning that. Um, we're trying to get something together for June 10th, like a social distancing thing, maybe just for seniors and their like immediate families. But it's hard to one plan it, and we're getting a lot of pushback from the Board of Education, so that's difficult. They're not very cooperative on it.
So
Um,
push back because they're concerned about safety and like that.
yeah, and logistics such as that. But we've thought about, maybe kind of having like a weird 6 month reunion and doing it in December or something when people would be, back from Christmas break. But, I know a lot of people in our grade are going into the military, so they'll probably, not be around for that. So it's hard to figure it all out.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, this is like a moment in time, right? I mean, you're senior
Yeah,
year. And yeah,
yeah,
yeah, it's kind of stinks that you have to miss that.
yeah. As my friend put it, I'm getting tired of living through historical events. Um,
That's a good way to put it.
yeah,
Yeah, it's so true. Right. You always think that you're going to want to be like part of history, but
yeah,
yeah, not so much.
yeah.
Yeah. So, so what do you think about like in this doing like the 6 months thing? Would that be fun or would that be like,
I like that idea. I think it would be fun to, like catch up with people once they're like kind of in college and, just see each other again.
yeah,
Um, yeah. So hopefully we can make that work.
I hope so. I hope so. And what are your plans for college?
I'm going off to Mass Maritime Academy. So far it hasn't been disrupted. They say that, they're still on for this fall, so hopefully that'll work out.
Well, good for you. Congratulations. That's exciting.
Thank you.
So what drew you there? What are you interested in?
Uh, Emergency management. So I'm majoring in emergency management and counterterrorism. So I'll probably end up studying this because the emergency management part.
For
Uh,
sure. I know, right? You'll be like, yeah, all of you, your whole class will be like this expert
yeah.
on, yeah, what it's like.
Yep.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, no, that sounds great. So, and I think in your school, because you, like all of you or a lot of you have been together since the very beginning, right? I mean, you've gone
Yeah.
to school
Yeah.
like ever since kindergarten.
Yeah. There's a lot of us, so it's kind of there's just not a lot of closure. That's what it is. Um, I'm not having such a hard time as other people are. Um, I actually wasn't that torn up about graduation. I just don't like walking across the stage, but uh,
Right.
some people are more torn up than others.
And how about your parents? Are they
But
are they disappointed?
well, yeah, graduation is more for the family, so they're more disappointed than I am. But yeah,
Yeah, it is. It's like that photo op. It's like that moment where you
yeah,
all get to stand together and show your diploma and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
yeah.
So when it comes to be graduation day, so you said maybe there'd be like some kind of event. Will do you think your family will be able to do something to celebrate?
Um, Hopefully, I mean, like my extended family, we've been using like Zoom a lot, so something like that maybe.
Hmm.
But this graduation that we're talking about will probably be like immediate family only to try to limit, the number of people.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah. And you can't really have like an alternate prom or anything, I guess.
No, no, you kind of lose the date, sadly.
Yeah, yeah. And how big is your class?
I want to say around 72,
Okay, that's a
like
nice.
that, very small.
Yeah. So you must all really know each other. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
I could probably name everyone in my school, so it's
yeah.
pretty small.
Well, I mean, it's really such a special bond, and you've been
Yeah,
together, and yeah, I really like what you said about not having the closure. Like that's what this
yeah.
time is supposed to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice because if we were in school, we would have been writing it out anyways, but, academically, but, you know, we're missing out on just each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Right. You're supposed to have that time to, yeah, have those last memories together and then say goodbye together and all those things.
Yeah. Yeah. People were already nervous. So that was kind of our time to be there for each other and be like, no, we'll catch up. But that's a lot harder now. So
Hmm. Do you see your friends like online on social media or?
yeah, not as much as I'd like to, but we find ways playing video games or, things
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Lots of FaceTime.
Which is good. It's just like not the same though, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's not.
Uh, Well, Noah, I want you to know that your church family is tremendously proud of you. And we are all sending our best wishes to you and congratulations. And
Thank you.
yeah, and congratulations on getting into Mass Maritime. That's really exciting.
Thank you.
And I hope that we'll all hope that the fall semester can go forward just the way you want it to.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I
Okay.
wish I could see you all more, but I work Sundays.
I know. Well, yeah. Well, good for you. So yeah. So you have been working a lot.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, I know. Well, we're all kind of missing seeing each other these days. So,
yeah.
so, but we'll lift up a special prayer for people working on Sundays.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
No problem.
Okay. It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye bye.